Good morning, bike riding friends. Today I am starting at Goose Gossage Park at one of my favorite parks because you have a lot of options here. You can hop on the Pikes Peak Greenway, you can hop on the Edmonson Gap Trail, you can hop on the Sinton Trail from here. A lot of good connections. Today I am going to be riding from Goose Gossage Park north on the Pikes Peak Greenway to the trailhead at Woodmen Road. So let's get started. As you can see, it is kind of a foggy day, so I hope that doesn't get the camera lens too wet, because it is a little, I can see the little drops on my glasses, so if it gets a little fuzzy, that's why. Sorry about that. But it's November and the weather is changing, so it's a little chilly. It's about 40 degrees right now, so but I wanted to show you this ride. It's a paved bike trail almost all the way to the end. You're going slightly uphill going north, as with all your rides on the Greenway, and going slightly downhill on the south, going south. Right now we're just north of Fillmore is where Goose Gossage Park is. So that's where we're starting this ride, and we're gonna ride all the way up to Woodmen. This is a really lovely stretch of trail. There are some bumps. This section is asphalt and it's older, so there are some roots for some bumps in the trail, but nothing too bad. I've ridden this trail on all types of bikes and not had trouble with any of them. This is still Goose Gossage Park up here. This is the skate park to my left. Here and we'll see more skate park. This is the coming up here right in front of us. This is also skate park. This is the dirt trails. Well, I guess it's not skate park. I guess this is bike park. It's way too much for me, those big jumps. Oh, I probably forgot to say, Goose Gossage Park is on Mark Dabbling Road. So I'm Mark Dabbling, just north of Fillmore. So you can see here, the trail just got wider, new cement. It is really smooth sailing. And there are some hills, but for every uphill you'll get a downhill, and for every downhill you'll get an uphill. But they're relatively short. There's no really long hills. And there's no rule that says you can't walk up a hill. I'm riding an e-bike today, which makes the hills a lot easier, but I also ride a regular bike and have been able to do these hills, but there have been times that I've had to walk them, and there's no shame in that. Got another open space here. In front of us is Garden of the Gods Road. Hello, geese. Hi, guys. I'll slow down a little for them. Right in front of us is Garden of the Gods Road, and just to my right, to the east, is Nevada. That intersection. We are gonna go under Garden of the Gods Road. You can go across up top, which you might have to occasionally if it's flooded, but we haven't had that in a while. So as you can see, to the left is the alternate route, but we're gonna take the underpass. And I would just recommend slowing down here a little, keeping to the right, because it is blind for the people coming up, and you want to make sure you always give uphill the right of way. Downhill always yields to uphill. You don't want to break their momentum trying to get up that hill. Oh, it looks like some of the retaining wall is falling down. I'll have to report that on the Go COS app. Get that fixed. To the right here is the creek, you can see, and not too long we're gonna cross over it, but it's just a really nice trail. I love this section. It's just down close to the creek, beautiful trees. Came by here in the fall. Well, I know it's still fall, but in the peak of leaf season, and it was just gorgeous. Cross the bridge here, and I don't know if you can see it on the video, straight up that big hill above us is Lowe's, the one on North Nevada across from UCCS. So to our right, this is that shopping center. It's got Lowe's, Kohl's, Costco is over here, Petco. So that whole section, or of stores is right to our right and accessible from this trail. I'll show you where. Now the creek is on our left. Not a lot of water flowing right now in this section. It's really wide. See, right above us on the right is Costco now. So right here on my right is a trail entrance, and if you park next to the Costco gas station, you can hop on that, hop on the Greenway from there by that trail entrance. So just another very convenient entrance point depending on where you are. So quite a few bridges on this section of trail. kind of like all the bridges. And on this section, this is all newly repaved trail, and the bridges have been redone too. So it's very nice ride. Just be careful on that wood when it gets wet, because it can get slick. As you can see, these are the hills that you can expect. One of the reasons why I ride an e-bike for these videos instead of my regular bike is, well, one, I can go faster, so I don't run out of battery on my camera, but also you don't have to listen to me huff and puff as much, because there's a lot more there's a lot more huffing and puffing when I ride my regular bike. Good morning. Let's see, we went up a hill and now we get to go down it. This is a nice little spot to stop on the right here. We are going under I-25 right here. As you can see, to the right we have coming in another entranceway, so that's Rockrimmon and Corporate Drive that you could get to from that little branch off or onto the Greenway. Here we're going to cross this bridge, and right in front of us is Criterium. If you are on any of the bike Facebook groups in Colorado Springs, you probably hear about this bike shop a lot. It's right here along the Greenway, and if you ever have, you know, a flat tire or some kind of mechanical trouble, you can stop here and they have a little place that you can work on your bike, and there's always somebody there to help you too. They're pretty awesome in there. So trail is really wide here. I don't know how wide it is, but it is really wide. It's awesome. And you can see you have access to all these businesses. You got Furniture Row here. There's a couple of restaurants that can't remember the name of it, but it's an English pub. They have like quiz nights and stuff. You can get to that from here. Some hotels. To our right is a mini golf course, and my husband and I have taken the Greenway this route and ridden our bikes to play mini golf up there. I'll show you where you can turn to get there. Okay, coming up right here, if you continue to the right, this is where the Cottonwood Creek Trail starts, and we'll go take you all the way to Powers. But we're gonna go left and continue on the Greenway. And right over this bridge, if you go right, you will not hit the freeway, even though it sounds like it. You'll hit the road. There's bike lanes. You could turn right and get to that mini golf place, or ride all the way back to Criterium Furniture Road that I pointed out. It's all on that road. But we're going to continue. We went left at that fork. Continue on the Greenway. And you can see that's excuse me, where the end of the new trail is, but still paved, not bad at all. And coming up here, so to the right is a branch, and you can get to the Corporate Center Woodmen Park and Drive. So if you continue to the right, that's the park and ride. And then we're gonna go left. This is the Greenway continuing. So not paved now, but still very rideable. Again, I've ridden this on all sorts of bikes. Not a road bike, but I have ridden it on the gravel bike and not had a problem. Mountain bike, my e-bikes. So still a very, very rideable trail. It's very hard pack. And from this point north, because you could take the Greenway all the way to north of the Air Force Academy and to Palmer Lake. But it's all unpaved from here. Hi. Except for this little park, because the park and ride's up above us, but it's just that short section. It's gonna go back to dirt. Okay, and here we are going under Woodmen Road, and so we are just about at our final destination. So here we have another T. To the right, you'll continue on the Greenway, and to the left, you'll go up the trailhead, to the trailhead. So I'm gonna go left, because that is our destination for today. This point going north is where it gets hillier, and as you can see, if you're parking here, you're starting on a pretty good hill. But it is a great ride. And here we are. This trailhead is on Woodmen Road, and right east you can see I-25. I'll take you over here to the map so you can see it. There's a porta potty here, always good to know. But yeah, here we go. This is our, turn off my blinking light, won't give anyone a seizure. But this is the Edmonson Trailhead, and that is the ride from Goose Gossage Park to the Edmonson Trailhead right off of Woodmen Road. If you ride it, let me know how you liked it, and happy riding, friends.